So what's up everybody, welcome back to a brand new Warzone video, and welcome to a pretty special upload as well, because today we're going to be celebrating 6k subs with a Q&A where I asked you guys some questions for me to answer in a video, and that's what we're going to be doing. So welcome all new viewers, welcome all new subs. The last couple weeks have been something that I've never experienced before. The views that we're hitting, the growth in general, just the growth all around, you know, the likes, the comments, the views, just everything is going past what I thought we'd get at all, honestly, in these next couple months, because the channel was at a point where it just wasn't really gaining any traction, and all it took was just one video to click it off, man. It was one M4A1 class setup, and then just after that it was just consistent, you know, 1,000, 2,000 views a video, and even more because I double uploaded when season 3 dropped. I uploaded a video at 4 AM and then 6 PM that same day, and both of those videos have over 5k, one with 10k in 2 days. But of course I don't want to sit here and talk about the numbers, but I'm just trying to project you know, to you guys right now how insane it's going. We've had, you know, 740 subs in the last 28 days, 165k views in the last 28 days. It's just, we're hitting heights that I've absolutely never hit before, and I cannot thank you enough. So welcome all the new viewers and subs, hope you guys are enjoying the content, and with that being said, let's get into the Q&A. So while I'm answering these questions and talking to you guys, in the background there's going to be a 19 kill M13 solo win with the .300 blackout rounds. I covered this class setup about a week ago, so I'm sure you're about to find the video quite easily. Now we'll actually get into the questions. I just wanted to mention that we got that gameplay going on in the background. So the first question we're going to be looking at comes from Angel, and Angel asks, do you play any other games off camera or just MW? And that's a pretty easy question for me to answer. I basically just play Warzone. That's all I play. I grind Warzone either off stream, on stream, whatever it may be. If I'm recording videos, if I've got my Elgato out just capturing gameplay for like a Top Guns video or whatever it may be, it's all just Warzone. However though, at the start of the year when Modern Warfare multiplayer wasn't really that exciting, I was playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. For anyone who gives a shit, I'm a pretty big Star Wars nerd, so I did enjoy playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, but then I fell back into somewhat enjoying multiplayer, so I haven't played that in quite a while, like a couple months now, and it's just been Warzone ever since it came out. I did touch up on multiplayer a little bit, but I just didn't really enjoy it that much, honestly. Even though I almost dropped nukes in like the first 3 games I played, I died on like a 23, a 25, just everything above a 20 basically. The next question comes from Bofa. He asks on Twitter, now that your channel is doing super good, would you feel down if the views drop, and what keeps you motivated when videos flop in general? So this question is pretty well timed, because yesterday's video flopped. It only had about 600 views in the first day, when most of mine get like at least 1,000 or 2. So you can see, you know, from 1 to 2k to 500, that's a bit of a flop. And basically it was on the PP19 Bison, so I believe that that's probably what factored into it. Maybe notifications didn't go out yesterday, I'm not too sure. But for videos flopping, I don't really care, because time and time again there has been times where videos have done really well and then the next day they'll just flop, and that always led me to believe the channel would never get to a point where it was gaining traction again. And now that we're here with the views the way they are, the growth, everything like that, those times where they were low and now I'm here kind of proved to me that, you know, a couple videos flopping don't mean that the next week's videos aren't going to go crazy. So I don't really care now. Of course it sucks, like obviously we all want our videos to do well, but when, you know, the 1 or 2 don't do as what I would expect, I don't really care. So the next question is coming from Khan, I believe, KHXN, the X is probably an A. So how do you make your game look so vibrant and colourful? Hashtag 6k Q&A. Basically, I'll chuck up my Elgato settings on screen. I use an Elgato HD60S to record, and these picture settings like, you know, hue, saturation, brightness, contrast, whatever, and I just turn my saturation to 80 and my brightness to 10, and that is how I get it looking the way I do. Thanks for the question, and on to the next one. Mecha Wi-Fi asks, when you started, did you think you would get to 6k? Now this question is kind of a little bit of an odd one to answer for me, because when I started making videos, I think I was like 13, so 13-year-old me had no little tiny bit of thought about growth, you know, or subs, or, you know, anything. Like I literally just made videos off of an iPhone at some point, and you know, it obviously progressed into certain other devices I recorded with, but I literally just recorded off a phone on my TV playing fucking Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 1 or whatever it was, you know. But to answer the question slightly, I definitely did not think that the views and the subs and the growth we're getting now would happen, like, you know, me 1 month ago. So it's kind of answering it, kind of not. Big Beamy asks, are you ever planning to come to America? Now, this was something that I really did want to do. I was going to get my passport ready, I was going to save up some money and kind of just get things going, and then at some point go. But of course, with everything happening, that's going to be delayed for God knows how long. long, I have absolutely no clue. But yeah, I definitely do want to. Traveling, despite, you know, me staying inside playing video games all day, is something that I really love to do. Traveling's cool. I love going for, you know, trips, you know, whatever for the day, I don't know, whatever it may be. As much as I stay inside, at some point I'd really love to go to the US. I'm not sure where I want to go. Experiencing a lot of like the fast foods as well, like In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, all that type of stuff. We don't have that in New Zealand. We've got like the most basic shit. We've got Burger King, Subway, McDonald's, KFC, like, so it'd be really interesting to try out the foods as well and just see a lot of the cool places that there are. So the next question comes from Rota, hashtag 6K QnA. Do you have any hobbies besides playing games? So I wouldn't say this is as much of a hobby, but something I focus more on than just a hobby. You know, this isn't something I do on the side. It's like my main thing that I do each day. It's like, you know, what I do. So I wouldn't consider this a hobby, and I don't actually have any hobbies. I don't have anything I do on the side. This is just all I do. So to answer your question, no, this is all I do. So with all of those questions answered, that is going to conclude today's Q&A, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for the support once again. I cannot thank you enough. These last couple weeks have been a period and time of growth that I did not see coming for a long time, honestly. Like, it just really happened, you know. Like I said, it was that one video that it took, and everything is, you know, going crazy right now. So yet again, thank you for the support, man. I really do appreciate it. I can't wait to continue pumping out content for you guys here on Warzone, class setups, high kill gameplays, tips and tricks, everything like that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I'm out.